What's up, people lovers? We are looking into probably the most exciting series here in the 2v2 World Cup. It will be Norway against Ireland here in the round of 16. Maybe, well, I will take that back. China against China B is probably going to be more exciting. But we will see the Viper and MbL team up against Feanor and Melkor. Setup that we haven't seen in quite some time here. MbL and Viper probably the big favorite to take the whole tournament. Best of 5. We will start off with Arabia and then alternating home maps. Oh, just drank a lot of Coke to hype myself up for the series as well. And Norway losing. Norway. It hurts a bit. Let's jump into game number 1. We are playing Hidden. Pick Civilization, no repeat throughout the whole series. And MbL is picking Slavs, the Viper's playing Mongols, so it's kind of defined who's going for what, but we can only see 3 on wood here from the Viper, so maybe we might even see double scouts. On the other side, we have Melkor playing the Franks, and his brother Feanor is playing Marians. They should be in somewhat reasonable shape here. Also playing the 2v2 for Heresy in the next ECL stage. Nidhi, how high are your expectations for Jordan in NAC2? I think he will perform... Like, what are my expectations? I think he will get last. Oh god, Feanor already housed. And he already has Loom with Mayans as well. Ugh. Okay, we are seeing a horrible start here. Viper's not yellow. Yeah, that hurts a bit, right? It's tough to say, right? I think it will heavily determine how well he will perform for KOTD as well. He promised me that he will have the same shape again for that he had in NAC1, and if he has the same shape and players 7 and 8 are taking this tournament seriously, he probably shouldn't win a series. But well, maybe he will just have like 3 motivated months and will play 1v1 in KOTD and NAC and maybe just ECL. I have no idea. Maybe he will play some there if he's in shape, and just feels like hardcore nerding 3-4 months might be worth it. And well, that would be the dream of everyone, right? Him back in shape. But we will see. It's kind of out of our hands. If Jordan has the same shape and Doubt makes it, who you got winning? Clearly Doubt. Like, he was the favorite for the first time as well. He just didn't take it seriously. Yeah, Jordan Energy would be nice. I will message him at one point as well, and we'll tell him, okay, this is the map pool. Can we train some? I really want him to perform as well. Like, also for my sake, right? So many people criticized me for inviting him. I absolutely stand by it, and I would invite him again instantly. But it just makes it so much easier for me to not have 200 people spamming my chat on AoE Zone. Why was Jordan invited and Doubt needed to qualify? So if Jordan just performs and takes 1-2 series, maybe even finishes 5th or 6th, that would be really good. And yeah, would be nice as well. Can we even expect Ireland to take a game of Norway? I think it depends on how Norway is playing. If they're playing 100% and going for the perfect strategy, perfect civs every game, nope. If they're playing double scouts, there's a chance. Oh god. Blackadder just said it depends on who plays for Norway, and I was like, did I not switch into the game? And no, well, it's visible the place for Norway, right? I just thought that I didn't go for the overlay and just answered questions and had my monologues. Okay, going on gold now. Feanor, he's going on his archer in the back. I love that you invite Jordan. I love his personality last year, and casting insight were impressive. He was the caster with the best feedback. Higher than Killer B, Zero Empires, or me. So, was kind of an obvious choice. If he like quits playing after NAC 2, he might be a good spot for a caster for NAC 3. But that's future talk. Let's talk about this a bit more here. The Viper played quite early. Oh, double deer here. Quite early stable with Mongols. It's going for some farms here as well. And we see MbL with some Slavic aggression. Let's take a look. Seems like Melkor likes to be housed as well. Maybe took a look over to his brother and just looked like, oh, you are playing this house strategy? Well, then I'm playing the same strategy and be housed as well. And did he just build a palisade gate and then deleted it to build the palisades again? Interesting. Okay. Seems like he is finishing those walls, bought himself quite a bit of time and seems to be safe. Let's take a look. Are there any low HP walls? 16 HP here. And so far, 0 losses, but forcing a lot of walls. This normally means no losses here for Melkor and Feanor, but castle age timings should be clearly faster on the sides of the Norwegians. Oh, actually a hole over here. Where was it open? Huh? I can't even find the hole. How did I squeeze through here? So weird. Okay, well, never mind. And we are picking Slavs because I beat him as Slavs in the team game the other day. Obviously, OP tips. Ah, nice break. Scouts now trying to do some damage here. Not the highest archer numbers. And Viper is going for some skirmishes to defend now. Seems to be the perfect wheelbarrow timing now. Some spearmen are coming over and the scouts of the Viper are joining as well. How was that open? Oh, was it open over here? Ah, okay. So screwed up the wall there. Not really sure what happened. Loses one villager and that's the 0-3 KD for him now, and the Viper will get more kills, and that is something that should never ever happen. You're trying to wall, you're trying to rely on that to attack your enemy, and oh yeah. Just taking so many losses. Lost 7 villagers already, took down 2 spearmen I believe, and is now at 23 villagers. Ugly spots. Let's take a look. Can he get his walls up? Classic 15-minute win. Feels like it, right? We have seen a lot of series with some 20-minute games. And well, that villager won't really get the walls up either. Not even transitioned onto gold at all. Archers over here won't get too much done. I think he should have gone to MbL directly, because it was kind of clear that Viper could go for the skirmisher defense. Viper still active with his scouts, blocking that gold, and it's not looking great for the Irish brothers here. And well, Team Heresy performing today apparently. We just had Eddie and Cito from Heresy, and now Fear and Melkor. Maybe I should have teamed up with Spring. MbL, what did I tell you about the guy who walls less is up to castle age a bit earlier? 1938 after the stable start and some scouts. Impressive stuff here. They're trying to get some attacks done now. MbL walled a lot. That center opening is still attackable. And archers, they're not getting in now. Could run around that side. Could have done some pressure. MbL, I think he could build a defensive tower. You can just wall this off as well. Feels like... Okay, market. Fine option as well. Don't tell me we will see a sling. Okay, defensive gold spot at least. 5 spearmen. Viper. Oh god, that's overchopped. Don't tell me. Oh god. I was already inhaling to scream. Oh, whew. Lucky us that he quick walled that. Oh, that palisade gate. Well, got a hit off. Damages some more, debates some of the spearmen. Melkor's trying to defend that. Still not breaking through here. MbL, just super fine. Feanor, getting a market up. Viper now clicked up to castle age. Feanor quite late. Some walls at the front here. Soldachi range. What is he going for? Probably switch into CA. Could make some sense. What's the difference between Ireland and T-Bag? The T-Bag stays in the cup longer. Oh. Diverts all the HP scouts. Viper really is on another level. That's pretty random. The HP. Now add some more villagers on gold here. That kind of screams CAs to me. No blacksmith yet though. Okay, gets it now. Big walls over here. Bit better scouting for the Viper and could have seen that that was the cheaper wall. Okay, well he actually saw that and decided against it. Funny that he deleted the market. Didn't really want to see what Viper was going for. Oh, he actually had one. Just wanted to wall up. Fletching indeed for the Viper, who will go for CAs. Let's take a look. Now has bloodlines. Maybe a reason for another commitment. Whew. This time you heard me inhaling. Oh. MbL, double stable. Viper still stays active here. Melkor tries to play it. So far behind in villagers. Really ugly for him. Feanor still in field late. What can he do with all his crossbowmen? Okay, he is getting them home. These nasty scouts, but finally scared away. +1 defense as well. MbL might be coming over, but his eco should just be so much better. Extra TC for Melkor now. Oh, why is Ireland the fastest growing country in Europe? Because it's always Dublin. Good one. Good one. But isn't doubling written differently? Okay, crossbowman now winning out quite a lot. 34 military here. The Viper sitting at 20, MbL at 18. This is quite a solid number as well if you go for knights. CAs here and goes for the siege workshop. Viper with the TC with only 1 villager. Builds another one here. Now ballistics on the way. They need to combine forces and do a lot of pressure. Let's take a look. CA and scouts not really finding an entrance. Is it good to trade scouts against pikes? Pikes could be upgraded, but scouts could raid and kill monks. Well, in 2v2s we don't see monks that often. And spearmen most of the time won't get upgraded in team games as well. So if you can snag 2-3 villagers, I think Viper should have traded them. But he just stays active here, gets some more map control, gets some more annoyance. Pretty nice for him as well. Oh, Tano, 20 months now. I think this is the first one with 20 months. Oh, nearly hype, nearly neck, nearly hype. Thank you so much. And now getting some villagers in return. Needs +2 defense though, but that's a lot of crossbowmen. They will have some damage output. Really needs Thumbbringer, I believe. And they're opening that mangonel. Oh, 80% here. It's pretty important that Feanor is not eating the biggest shot. MbL even coming from the left-hand side. I will go over to see how big the shot is here. And oh boy, one good one in the center. The mangonel actually went to the wrong side, and that will be a full surround now with all the knights. And those crossbowmen are all dead. What a big shot. Oh, that was risky staying so close to the mangonel. Completely cleared up now. And Norway, again, in full control after being pressured a bit here. Viper lost some villagers, but, well, one man in a shot turns it all around. I didn't really play in Germany in this. I didn't think we had any chance. And then it's just, yeah, playing 2 rounds or like three weeks to get smashed once. And then being smashed again. Like, me and Chaos to win against Tedder and Lan wouldn't have been more interesting than the games yesterday. I think Ireland has a chance. Not in this map anymore, but I think honestly against MbL and Viper, just losing the first game in 16 minutes might be a good strategy. Because then they start to troll, not taking it seriously anymore, taking weird civilizations. And then you can get 1 or 2 map wins. And then maybe you have luck in a best of 1 scenario. But playing a strong game 1 and then forcing them to realize, okay, you could actually beat them. And then they're just crushing you. Might be bad. What about Stefan for Germany? How many games did you see Stefan play with anyone in the German community? Actually, I'm a bit responsible for that. I was scheduled to play a 1v1 show match against him once, but didn't really realize that it was like set to be like, yeah, that was confirmed really. So I didn't show up. And apparently he was mad about me not being committed enough, and we never rescheduled. I tried to, but then he didn't have a lot of interest. Who are top 3 players in Germany? Well, probably Jordan, Andrew, and me. I don't think so. Didn't show up. Well, I was still streaming at the same time, so I was available, but it was weird, and I'm a bit sorry for that. Yeah, Jam Monday didn't really happen. That's quite a big force here for MbL. Did he add some stables? I'm seeing 5 out of him, and production continues. He's really going for the push. We see Feanor now retreating, goes for handcut, dumping for the Viper as well, and they are going for the push in here. Villager numbers are pretty similar, military numbers not at all. Those knights are now just jumping on it, +2/+2 against the only +1 defense knights of Melkor. They are just getting crushed here. Every single crossman is going down. The knights of Melkor are getting killed under the starting TC. 33-minute game here. That one hole decided the game. We continued to play for another 18 minutes to see another nice mangonel shot. Thanks for that. But yeah, let's hope for a more even game number 2 and 3. Feanor and Melkor. It's just one single mistake can make you lose a game here. We also have seen them housed several times. The damage here wasn't really done either, and yeah, not a surprising result, let's be honest. But promising to see them play maybe in some future rounds. Slav is so good. Yeah, they need a nerf. And they will get theirs. 72 to 18 KD here as well. Pretty brutal. That's without the mangonel shot. But the mangonel shot was... Oh, look at that gold collected. Something you rarely see. What's the matter with Slavs? Winning. Very easy. What are the next maps? Next maps are... Let me scroll that up. Arena, Ghost Lake, Chaos Pit, Mongolia. So... I'm interested for that. Arena, the best. Time to ask some of your questions. I actually closed my recorded games folder. Why did I do that? Makes 0 sense. The arena game is going to be sick. I think so as well. Melkor and Feanor, they have great team play. They know the map. MbL on arena as well. That's going to be very sweet. They don't have Mayans now. What happened to France, Finland? 2-1 lead for Finland, and then the arena clowns decided they didn't want to continue. Oh, mind games. Hashtag mind games for game number 2 here. Guys. Give me some Civ predictions. Remember that Feanor and Melkor don't have Malians left. Malay plus Slavs. Okay, Tedo. Goth as you called? I didn't say Goth. Map is arena. Malay plus Slavs Island. Goth. Vietnamese. Goth. Oh boy. Oh boy! Let's get excited a bit. Double Vikings, it's not allowed. MbL will never play arena again. Yeah, like... as if anything that MbL says, like, I will never do that again, makes any sense. Whereas any reliability. How big is the chance of instant resign? 0. Bululu mod? No. Incas plus Aztecs Norway. Tedo? We're getting closer. Koreans? And Koreans? That's not allowed. So no more Mongols. And no more Slavs. Incas and Mayans? Oh baby! Viper speaking Portuguese. Guys, your predictions are completely off. I didn't hear a single right idea yet. One player said Spanish, and that was the closest. So we are playing Spanish for MbL. Viper's playing Turks. On the other side, we are playing Feanor's Britons against and Melkor's Teutons. So it seems like all 4 players were pretty prepared, or like maybe not MbL, but the other 3 players are pretty prepared against Monk Rush. Huh. This is interesting, guys. Sling? I don't think so. I think it won't be Sling. I think it will be Teutons. Melkor will go like... I think they will play Crossbowman Knight and Melkor will build Siege. What Teutons can do? Well, defend against the Monk Rush. That's what they can do. You can build some scouts. Oh, this is going to be interesting, guys. Hi. Not get converted, indeed. Do we want to skip Do we want to press the play faster button? No. Let's keep the tension. Feanor will sling Melkor, Melkor will sling Feanor. Wouldn't that be the dream? Turks and Spanish sounds like gunpowder party. Oh, Tado. Bomber tower hive. Ah, potentially. Let's take a look. Defensive stone spot here. Other stone spots also in the space. Remember when people used to play at Saxon Arena? The good old days. Actually, it seems like both were kind of expecting Monk Rush civilizations. Oh, Viper not really going. What is Viper going for? Mill before lumber camp. That might be. Oh no, second lumber camp. Okay, I was confused. Not going for deer at all. Where's his scout? Okay, scouting the front. Deer pretty far outside. Feanor is pushing it a bit better than Viper though. Doesn't care that much apparently. MbL pushed 2 of his deers. And Melkor pushed all of them, had them inside though. Oh, Britain's on Ghost Lake, yeah. I know, Taylor, that you told me Britain's is the best civilization for Ghost Lake. I remember amazing arena match from MbL 3 years ago, winning with Spanish Inquisition and 10 TCs. Did Spanish have Inquisition 3 years ago? I question that. Okay, what are the strategies here? Melkor, kind of what we're expecting. I think that will be, as I said, some scouts and then knights into siege. At least that's what I'm expecting. But double defensive castle might be forced. Then crossbowmen, then fall back into some TCs. Viper, well, that's not the latest uptiming. He goes on to stone here. I think he doesn't need 3 on gold with Turks. I think 2 would be fine. It's going to be Janissaries. And MbL, he is not on stone. He is on stone. Okay, why is he taking the front stone? Did he not scout the back stone? Oh. Well. Hashtag unfortunate, guys. Stone here. Stone gone. Stone here. Stone gone. Stone here. Stone gone. Stone here. Stone gone. Stone here. Stone here. Stone here. Stone gone. Oi. MbL. Well, that will be Conquistadors, but it's shown, and he probably, well, it will be, he will see it anyways. Like, he will farm, he will build TCs here. That's not the biggest issue, but he could have just went for the backstone and hide the fact that he's going for Conquistadors. Oh, Feanor and Melkor. Now they are going for their center harassment, and we see Melkor with a solid uptiming here, for sure. Viper is just not a team player. He seems to favor feudal age aggression on most maps and then goes for a super greedy boom in early castle instead of slinging. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, it's very complex, right? I probably disagree. Oh, Viper. He thought about going in here. Can you show the stone being there and gone again? No. You can watch the VOD, my friend. You're probably basing that on like 1 game you saw of him. Or 2. No, housed again. Feanor, what are you doing? Ay. Being a team player is not about... Oh god, how did they not get in? He's not a team player when playing with MbL, and he feels they will win easily. What? Well, I think the best guys to judge if he's a good team player are Jordan, Riot, Doubt, Tato, K-Cap. And all of them have him in very high standards. So, I think us making any wild judgments doesn't make a lot of sense. Melkor, no stable by the way. He's going for the very defensive Monk Rush against defensive castle of MbL and defensive castle of Viper. So those monks should do nothing. I think Doubt and Viper are insane on team games. Well, I've never heard of that of Doubt. Oh, double TC, but housed again, Feanor, that's so painful. Don't forget Fire. How many games did Fire play with Viper in competitive team games? 5? Why is Monk Rush so common strategy for Arena? Well, on Arabia, if you go forward with monks, he can attack your base in the back. On Arena, that's not really an option, but I don't like this double monastery back at home. Feels weird. Now the castle is shown here. Crossman at the front. What are we seeing? Okay. Viper in some big troubles. No loom, lost 2 villagers. That cast is super greedy, far at the front. Why would you ever do that against Britons? Makes 0 sense. Just build it 2 tiles further back. It's protecting your gold as well. Oh boy, I didn't expect that to happen. An old friend just messaging me, are you open for a game of Worms? Well, apparently he isn't following the AoE on Twitch. Okay, monks, what are they up to now? Maybe controlling some of those conquistadors, crossbowmen. I think they should be cleared up here. What tournament is this? The 2v2 World Cup, brother in arms. Perfect move by Feanor. Stayed as long as he could and moved back as early as he needed. That's so well done. That's so well done by Feanor. Now gets Botkin arrow, has a boom rolling behind that. Might get some damage done against the Conquistadors. Some micro against the Mangonel, not really. Took minimal damage. Oh boy, that went so well for them. Monks, somewhat out of position here. Oh, shouldn't really get a kill against those, right? But maybe some conversions here. Melkor, let's take a look. What can he do? No ballistics here. Let's take a look. MbL. Woolulu. Oh, we'll lose one. And he's playing with Woolulu mod. Also in tournaments. That would be hard. Did he lose a Mangonel? No, he only lost the scout. So he lost the scout here, Feanor. Should not micro that Mangonel though. Conquistador of Melkor now doing some damage. And he's sniping down those Janissaries. Feanor is playing a great game. We'll get that Mangonel. Indeed. Look at that KD by him. Great job. And that's costly KD as well. Oh boy. Split. Nice job here. Loses the Mangonel. Could get the villager as well. Oh boy. How well is Feanor playing this one? I'm impressed, guys. And only now goes for ballistics. Heavily ahead in population as well. The Viper is trying to out-micro this. Both of them doing an okayish job. But now he could get healed. The Viper couldn't. Unless he goes into the castle. Good start for my Irish bros. House again for Feanor. If he gets that fixed, that would improve him so much. 3 TCs in the back. Could maybe go for a 4th one. Monks around. Still conquistadors. Didn't really get any. Oh, I wanted to say didn't even get any relics, but actually took 2. 3 still up for grabs. Maybe can get the 3rd one quite easily. Didn't scout that one yet. I didn't see that at the right hand side. Oh, quite unfortunate. Well, we don't need to play that game again. +1 defense on the crossbows. Heresy bias showing. Actually, I was a big fan of those 2 before I joined Heresy. I might have... A part of joining Heresy is being a fanboy of those 2. Snipes! +1 range. Oh no, actually both same range. +1 range against the Mangonel. Getting the kills against the Viper. Look at that guy, 12 to 4 KD. And that includes 2 Mangonels. Should get a lot of healing in the back now. Maybe move out a bit to the side. The monks not really at the spot where they should be. Viper now going for some conversions as well. In the meanwhile, villager count way better for the Heresy guys. Guys, this could be an untrolled win against Viper and MbL. It sucks hard that we need to say untrolled, but yeah, just to make sure, guys. Bossman doing great job here, and well, the Kong actually of Melkor doing quite some damage. Might get the kill here. 6 HP, 2 HP, 1 HP. Pop. Okay, well that was the only one he only really ate here, and suddenly 17 to 14 KD. That was ugly for him. MbL is gonna kill anyways. Okay. Then I don't get excited. Defensive castle here. Patterns now. Okay, let's see how much they can do. Goes for castle here. How are resources looking for Melkor? Oh yeah, just wanted to check. He's going up to Imp as well, so might win the trap war over here. How's it looking for Feanor? He's clicking up pretty soon. Oh, doesn't have this TC in his group. Viper. Well, he's sitting at 1 TC this whole time. 44 villagers. And this attack of MbL, well, it won't do much. Trust me on that. And he's playing castle later all in as well. Or not all in per se. He has 4 TCs, but well, that attack won't do much. We'll get some conversions against him. The castle's helping out as well. 3 conversions here, lost. Killed a monk. And oh boy, that must not be good. It's not feel good. Wheelbarrow quite late. Triple archery range now. Defensive castle, trying to control that gold and stone area. Viper somewhat pushing. Oh, conquistadors are coming over. Nice help here. And well, they're Xing quite a bit. Feanor, he needs to run to the left hand side. Monks are coming over. Only 1. 4 conquistadors are helping out. Just close of getting the good kill. What? The dance. They reintroduced that kind of at NAC 1. And now every of the top players are trying to dodge bullet that way. Not sure if it was really introduced at NAC 1, but I saw it at NAC 1. They cannot really get the kills though. Monks in the back. Feanor up. Melkor. Let's take a look at the resources. Viper, not that great. MbL. Keeps queuing up villages as well. What was that? Look at all those dead bodies. Did he try to get a castle up something? Or a siege workshop or something? Well, it didn't work out either way. Uh-oh. Feanor with a misstep here, and Tiskedi just dropped down quite heavily. Really needs those arbalets. Oh, that's now some longbows as well. Where is his second gold spot? Oh, second gold spot in the back. That's so good for him as well. Third one at the top here. He's now doing some stuff, and indeed will be Onager Halberdier attack against Spanish, who goes Conquistadors. Is he switching? Oh god, he plays Supremacy. That's a Supremacy TC. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, goes in for the big move in here. That will be some dead Conquistadors as well. We'll just run into more and more TCs. Will he get any kills, really? Well, some villagers, obviously. Geoman now. Playing with 9 range here in Castle Age. I think that's 10 range on this crossbowman now. Yeah, he queues up more villagers. 117, that doesn't have to be Supremacy. Maybe just wants to get... Oh, I'm not sure. Goes for mass hussars now. What are those monks? Trying to convert. On the side, Viper, he's up to Imp. Maybe can make something happen with bombard cannons, but bombard cannons aren't performing too well against 11 ranged arbalests as well. Those monks from the distance, Melkor getting some conversions here. Suddenly with block printing, they have some range that is unheard of. SO tech from Melkor as well at the 35-minute mark. Sick. Viper is still playing 1 TC, says Tato. That's why he is not our expert co-caster for today. Viper has 3. 66 villagers for him. And no Arbalest tech just yet. I want to see some more traps moving forward and pressure the center area. Maybe some SO could be so good as well. Halberdier numbers, not where I want to see them. Monks now coming over, and Ironclad, an upgrade that I think I've never casted before. Major shots, doing some damage to their own Halberdiers. And we are now going back. How many villagers does he have? 133 stops producing. So maybe it was just a villager TC. Just feels weird though. Oh, SO shot, SO shot. Boys! Oh, okay. That's 3. Look at that defense now. And TC is going down. In the meanwhile, Feanor, he's making something happen as well. Oh boy, but the Janissaries, that's a beautiful move over here. But 8 monks could maybe help out. Some SO with 9 range. Could get some hits here. The Viper, he's eating the first one. Not really. Some conversions starting. SO, is he getting the splits done? Not really. And, well, those are some converted Janissaries for sure. Gets up to 3 and needs to run. It's a lot of Halberdiers. I don't really see how MbL will hold this. Bomber towers now for the Viper, and they switch around. All the hussars are going over to the left-hand side, and that might be some clear up against all those arbalests that don't even have the greatest upgrades. Probably not even spotted. Nice switch around, honestly. But we'll eat another shot. And the Viper at the moment at 2 military against 40. And his teammate has 40. And those are those 2 bombard cannons. Not a real fighting unit. Another castle. Really love to see some more range on those as well. Hussars are now moving in. This will be a big move that Feanor is not really expecting. Ungarrison or packs his traps, I want to say. Tries to go back with them. Arbalest doing quite a lot of damage from distance here as bombard cannon shots are flying in. Was eating some here, is trying to micro back. I think he will survive this, but taking quite a lot of wind out of his sails here. Oh, bombard cannon shots not really connecting. 1 trap going down. Might see some more. The problem is, what does MbL have left after he lost all his Hussars there. Some Halberdiers trying to come over, but with the weird pathing. Viper, Bombard, Cannon, Bombard Tower. We need some rams against that. But Britons and Teutons both not having siege rams. Maybe a big push against MbL. What is he having? Can finish this off. Feanor goes for siege engineers and warwolf. Maybe some defense of that kind. Tries to make something happen with 17 range against the quote-unquote only 14 range of the Viper. SO Halberdier push continues, doing quite some damage here as well. No elite longbowman tag for now. Melkor, okay, he sees that gold. Classics down for MbL, so mass. Bomber tenants isn't really on the menu either. Now 2 gold spots blocked from him, we'll lose that. Castle, and he just goes hand cannoneers Hussars. Doesn't really make me too happy. And you know that there is a balancing thread. Or balancing Discord group with a lot of the top players. And people were discussing, okay, Teutons, they're so bad, what can we do? And Melkor actually said, oh god, he said, I can snipe some bombard cannons if I have enough SO, and even if my Viper micros them, I can kill them. That's what he said in the thread, and everyone was laughing. I want to see that wreck, and now he delivers. Oh boy, 4 HP on that one though. And now Supremacy is coming forward. But, oh, yeah, that was the real story. And, hoi oi oi, some sweet hits. Okay, what I really want to say is, everyone was complaining, yeah, Teutons, they don't really have a good army composition, and he said, well, it can just take Halberdiers and some strong SO, I'm super fine. Everyone was like, how do you ever get into that army composition? And he said, well, that's how I played this on Arena. And everyone was saying, lol, Arena, but yeah, he's an Arena specialist and is really showing how he's playing it and how you maybe should play it as well. But bombard cannons from distance are doing quite a lot. Maybe some monks with 2 less range can do something against the bombard cannons. Need to run quite a bit. Still missing some aggression here. Elite longbowmen now. They are having 12 range and the 14 range of those bombard cannons. Can snipe those quite nicely. Dodging the shots of the bombard towers as well. Traps are now moving forward. Quite a nice move. We have a big engagement here. Hussars are just dying. That's not really how you can play them. Monks not really getting the conversions as well. Are they trying to get the conversions against the bombard cannons? Just feels like it. Halberdiers now coming over. They are still lacking some attack upgrades here. Pop 190 for him, Pop 160 for his brother. On the other side, MbL, yeah, with 160, but the Viper with only 116. And we see MbL and Viper, they're resigning this one. 1-1. Quite convincing fashion here. Feanor blocking that early on was really nice for his team. Then fell back. All the doubles from MbL didn't really work out. MbL felt like, okay, I have a timing here. This guy went for a lot of monks, ran into the castle, lost all his patterns. The monks got some conversions against the conquistadors as well. And then it was basically GG. 1-1 here after the home map of Ireland was played. What a beautiful game. What a beautiful start in this series. Not start, but game number 2. 13 conversions felt like more. 86 largest army felt like less. Greatest food for MbL, who went for mass hussars, or the rest for Melkor here. I really want to see 1459 is quite a solid timing as well. 3 relics ticking for him. And economy stats for Viper. Quite underwhelming as well. Oh, actually was close in gold. It's not that bad. Actually quite similar to Feanor. How did that happen? Has a bit less and everything, but beautiful game. Number 2, to make it a tough, contested series. Teuton's nerf incoming, yeah, most likely. What does DSO upgrade cost? I think 1,450 food and 1,000 gold. Doubt playing tomorrow, indeed, Tato. Lots of eyes on him. That's too much? No, it's not. It's a very strong upgrade. Siege onagers. Okay, map number 3, I think it's Ghost Lake, right? What did I say? Ghost Lake. And followed after that is Chaos Pit. What percentage chances do you give Doubt to qualify NAC? Still Fire in the winner bracket, still Winchester. I say 40%, 50%. He is the clear favorite. And there are still 8 players left, right? But it's still Fire, motivated, Winchester can take a series against him. And then there are some people that can... no, I don't think that a lot of people can upset him here. From the loser bracket, right? I actually like... Where's the bracket? Here. It's still like Zuppy, Stark, Belize. They can beat it out on a bad day. But well, that's something to discuss tomorrow, guys. Today we will discuss some more World Cup games. Game number 3 coming our way any second. I'm loading up the game. Zuppy vs Stark is going to be a 6 series as well, yeah. Vince can win, Edmund win, not win best of 5. He won several best of 5s. Winchester is the nemesis of Doubt. Do you want to rewatch qualification for the Gamescom finals last year? Doubt lost 2 best of 5s against Winchester to not qualify. Fire is probably the strongest opponent left, yeah. Yeah. Maybe if Winchester gets better Civ picks, trains a bit more meta. And it's new maps, right? That's a new chance for Winchester as well. But Doubt is training hard with the other secret boys. I think a lot of people would be happy if he makes it. What does China have 2 teams? Argentina had 20 teams. It's only the round of 16 where 2 teams are left. Because they are both super, super strong. And we are jumping into Vivi and Yo together. No, it's, I believe, Vivi and Happy and Lux and Yo. Exclamation mark teams will help you out. I don't know. I only know that I want to see how game 3 looks like here. We already have MbL going for some laming in the front, and I'm not sure if he's winning this one. I think it's MbL's win. I'm pretty sure MbL's winning. Yeah, MbL's winning. Yeah. That's why you watch expert streams like mine. Casters already announcing who wins. How did you know? Just who hit faster. And yeah, I didn't need to see the HP. I saw like the movement of the swords. Guys, let's... It's a record game, right? No one cares. So it's basically, you see the arm of the blue guy is a bit earlier at the bottom. So I felt blue hit a bit first. And that's why MbL wins. They're highing 5? What? Okay, let's speed a bit up so that we are at the same time as everyone else. Okay, what do we see? MbL plays the Hunt, and we have Viper with Mayans. So pretty strong civilizations here. Pretty determined to place what. Feanor is playing Ethiopians, and Melkor is playing Indians, so we know what they are going for as well. How do you high 5 if you have a sword in your hand? Who won the series? No one knows. Why would you ask this? So bad to ask this. Oh, Feanor. Oh no. Do we need to play the boars here, boars gun game again? At least he already pushed through deer. Might go for the first one. Oh, not even finding all his sheep. Oh, why is this happening? Looks really good for Viper to have all the map control now. He even placed the Strush FC. Does he have a defensive gold spot? No. Interesting. Okay, Viper plays Drush FC with that gold spot? Or is it just Drush into Flush? Oh, MbL didn't find those two sheep. How did that happen? Okay, well. It's kind of spottable. And Melkor, he's going for the big walls as well. Okay. Big walls. You know, actually playing a solid timing still. And Viper, what is that village up to? Don't tell me he will. Oh, he's the most evil guy on the planet. He is getting the boar of Feanor here. Oh man. We can have the eagle to block some. Well, I can play Josh FC with 3 million boars as well. And goes for the gold spot. Sees the massive walls. Is that really laming, guys? It's just taking the boar casually. If you don't want to take it, okay, I will take it. I didn't intend to, but I will just go for it. Oh man. So Josh FC here. We need to see a lot of scouts from MbL, Saber from Melkor, nothing too special. And we have 1 barracks now from Feanor. He is so off in this one. Needed to wall so much. He will be so far behind. But can you get the boar half the map away? Well, you saw that. He blocked the start a bit with his eagle. So avoided like 2 hits and then ran over there. It's not half the map away, right? It's like 2 screens away. And he had loom. Oh, don't tell me Viper is even playing. Okay, Viper is even playing Drush FC into plumes here. And MbL is instantly coming over here. That's weird. A very late archer range from Feanor. Normally you should have both archer ranges and like 4 archers out at that timing. Wow, Viper's just playing this so ballsy. And against an archer guy with that main gold spot, he should just die. Feanor scouts it as well. Melkor's not getting any hits here. Already losing his first scout, as we know. The Drush still active as well. And it's so weird, like Feanor, his normal reaction to the strategy should be going aggressively, towering this, abusing that all the golds are unreachable for the Viper. But Feanor, because the start was so bad, he has basically zero chances to really get aggressively. How can Viper have 2 more builds and be up earlier? What? He had the same, like Feanor just played a bad Dark Age. And Fuel Age. He doesn't have too much more builds. He has 29, 30, exactly the same. It's Feanor's mistake. And yeah, he doesn't have wheelbarrow, obviously. Viper now shows the market in his face as well. Gets a defensive tower up. 5 villages on stone, 6 villages on stone. And, well, we'll buy 100 wood for himself as well. Should queue villagers. Oh, wait. Ah, okay, has the blacksmith. I was confused for a small second. But Feanor cannot do any damage. 1729 castle age timing here. He will be super safe. MbL is coming over. We'll clear this up as well. Only 1 spearman. Normally you want to have like 2 here to fight off the scouts, but you didn't really know that the scouts are coming over. Is that really the fight MbL wants to take? Apparently yes, but he should lose that one quite heavily. I'm a bit surprised that he took this one. Militia were late. The scouts didn't really do much. And what is Melkor doing? Why is he leaving the archers alone? It's kind of a weird misplay, in my opinion. Well, they got a good KD now. Congratulations to that. Won't help you at all. Viper will have his untouched fast castle. We'll get the castle up as well. Market from MbL, who's sitting fully behind walls as well. Where is he going for gold? Oh, in the back here. Could he? Oh, look at this guy! No sheath, no gold. That's so weird again. Oh man. Gold here, gold there. No. Gold here, gold gone. Well. Only so many times you can do it in a series. Pressuring those walls. Easy wall off against the for the Viper. Behind here. Maybe pressuring that area could have been nicer. Maybe pressuring MbL over here could have been better. But, well, Ghost Lake is a wallable map. So you can transition quite easily into Castle Age for sure. Something we should see from both of the Irish players as well. Wheelbarrow, maybe then some resource juggling. Castle will be up for the Viper. Doesn't really have a single kill in this game yet. Extra sheep, not really taken yet. Quite a lot of extra sheep at the site actually. That wasn't really scouted. Especially MbL could have gone for that. Had his scout at 3 HP anyways. But still, Indians could potentially carry as well here. Against the Knights of MbL. Bloodlines, +1 defense, double stable. Let's see what he can do. Melkor has quite a lot of scouts left. 7 scouts. Maybe they can pressure this front area a bit. Feanor, he's going back completely. He also went back completely on the Arabia game. After he clicked up to Castle Age. Doesn't want to lose his archers against Knights of MbL and the Plumed Archers of the Viper. Eventually goes for Botkin area as well. So we'll play 1 TC for quite some time. 3 on stone still. That's a weird number. Okay, save this whole army. Oh, those scouts could actually engage. It's Bloodlines and +1 defense. Why is he not trying to engage here? Wants to go for +2 defense apparently. And some camels. The boom needs to be sick for Melkor as well though. I think he should instantly add 2 TCs. Added 1. Needs some more words. Goes for Bowsaw. I think I would have added the second TC before Bowsaw even. Bowsaw is such a strong upgrade, I can see the reasoning why I wanted to go for it. 2 extra TCs for MbL. What are they chasing down at the left hand side here? Trying to collect some sheep? Apparently they had a misinformation in some form. Thought that Feanor was going to the left hand side, but he just went home. Tries to get all the upgrades, and this plays very defensively here. Still no 30C from Feanor. Come out in the center, goes for Coach have mining upgrade as well. And extra TC for the Viper. Thought he would delay that a bit further. Chasing down the sheep. Oh, mega lul. Oh, even 4 TC added by MbL. Still didn't find those sheep. And still didn't find the gold. That's so weird. So weird. Age of Boompires, indeed. Maybe some kills over here could be possible. Viper, that's his only kill for now. Ballistics. Really want to see Thumping as well. Do Theobians have Thumping? I think so, right? Well, the fire rate is out of this world anyways. Getting 5 worlds. Only behind by 3 now. That's a scary army. By the Irish. Age of Gapefires. Oh, why are they trying to... Okay, they will try to pressure MbL. Oh, will they? Let's see. Double camel production continues. Crossbowman over here as well. And, well, that is going down. And Viper, he cannot really fight this, can he? He has 90 military against roughly 25 crossbowmen here. Where are the camels? They're at the wrong side, but has the hill advantage now. Just camping here for a bit. And look at those scores! Dead even from both teams. Villager counts, better for MbL though, who has 4 TCs running. And what did I tell you? And what I wanted to instantly see added TCs from Melkor. If you have like 3 camels less now, that's not as important as maybe 5 more villagers. The composition should just be way better in late game for Ireland, right? Honestly, I think Plumed Archers should dominate all. I think Plumed Archers are fine against Imperial Camels. If we go on to Mass Arbalest SO though, then we are talking. Okay, where's Viper trying to engage here? Goes for that woodline at the front, completely unprotected for now. Scouting. Can Viper get more stone? Not really. But he's fine for now. 2 castles up. Doesn't really need more stone. They freed themselves in the back. Villagers. 10 more for Norwegians. And Ireland, they are giving the Norwegians a run for their money and for their tournament life. Thumping now for Feanor. He is getting some nice kills here, denying some food eco, and well, they are playing pretty well together. Both armies hugging each other at all times. Maybe even killing some of the farms could be an option. And I'm pretty sure Melkor can click up to him any second. MbL a bit further away from that. Viper super far away. And Feanor far away as well. Let's take a look. Are they trying to take this engagement here? Feanor, he has a lot of upgrades working for himself. Those camels without any upgrades. Or at least without forging. Has +2 defense, obviously. I want to see more stable spam now here. Maybe take a hill. Maybe try to camp this area. Maybe try to force themselves back to combine armies again. How many crossmen? Oh, look at that! 20 crossmen in the back here. Oh, but it seems MbL and Viper, they're going for the counterattack. Realizing, okay, yeah, we have some idle villagers here, but the 2 TCs are protecting our eco. And we have, oh, now 2 gold spots to be safe. Oh, those 2 boys there, how so often. Only 2 stables and now the big attack here at the front end. That's not really well walled off. Those camels, they will take some time to get over to the other side. Melkor, he needs to get some walls up and better walls than me against Frantic there in the ECL. Okay, some solid quick walls actually. He buy some stone for himself. Looks like he is defending that for now. We need another stone wall over here. And Viper, he was a bit late. They're continuing to get some damage done here. Oh god, that's still open, but he squeezes the stone wall in. And what did I say about that stone wall? Well, just needs more stables. Only 2 for now. He needs more to get back to his camel numbers. Is coming back home. Where is the army of Feanor? He opened and he is coming over. They might clear up all this at home here, but only after Melkor is taking quite some heavy losses. This might be GG. I don't think so. Melkor isn't taking too many losses, guys. Yeah, it's idling a bit, but how many dead bodies do we see? 2, 4, 5, 6? He lost less than 10 villagers here, I believe. Heavy camel upgrade now. They have their army still together in the center. Feanor is up as well. The Viper not. MbL not. I think, honestly, if they can upgrade their army here, they can avoid a fight for the next 30 seconds. They could win this game, but this will be so tricky and, well, if only he's researched heavy camel a bit earlier. Oh god, that's so bad. Just needs to run now. It was the lack of stables, guys. What did I tell you? That's costly. Look at that. KD of Melkor, 6 to 30. $83 villagers. 40 Cs now for him, all idle. Stable number 3 and 4 added. Feanor. Should be deadly army of Arbalest though. Viper up now. MbL, he will click up any second now as well. The very back TC. Feanor, please don't move out here and lose all your crossmen shortly before him. That's a risky move. Maybe Imperial Camels can protect him, but the numbers aren't really there. Plumed Archers, think the Finns, the Norwegians could take this engagement. Before Camel, before Arbalest. I just need to go back. Arbalest Bracer, instant upgrades. Do we see more archer ranges here? We're up to 4. Would mind to see 10. Viper tries to get some damage done. Won't really happen. Wow, what an intense one. Still not the greatest eco for Melkor here. Didn't really have... What can I say? The TC is early enough to just lose 10 villagers. If he was at 130 villagers, could look so much better for him. Viper now under some pressure, or is he really? There's no real siege. MbL, he needs to run. Doesn't really want to lose all his knights in Castle Age. Camel trying to chase this down. Might get some hits here. But, well, not faster. Oh, and MbL, he's taking to pikemen? Is he going for arbalests against those camels? Quite surprising to me. Bracer for the Viper, chemistry as well. Cannot afford elite plumes just yet. Has 80 of them. Brutal numbers. And now they're moving under the castle. Okay, well, no. Murder holds. Trying to force an engagement here potentially. Camels, can he take down the castle? Just feels like they are retreating. MbL is getting all the upgrades necessary. Arbalest having all the upgrades as well. Where's the siege? 90 plumed archers now for the Viper. Soon having all the upgrades except the elites. Overall population somewhat even, but it's Imperial Camels and it's a trade that will be set up as well. Melkor, did he see that gold spot? Yes, he did. We'll probably spot that extra gold spot as well. Are we seeing the big engagement here? I think Viper doesn't really want to engage here before he gets up to Imp. Or not up to Imp. His elite plumed archers, I mean. MbL is getting all the upgrades, is adding some siege now. Do we see some siege from Feanor? Not just yet. Elite plumed archer. The calm before the storm. This will be an epic battle in the center. Oops. Some more small misclicks. Imperial Camel production continues. Maybe should just split some off for some raids. Paladins for MbL. And that will be a deadly army. What we have to think about is the protection of the trade line here. MbL controlling that corner quite nicely. And in the long run, plumed archer is obviously so good in raiding the trade over and over again. Is the Viper playing now? Looks like it. On his attack for Feanor. Maybe if he gets onto Blast Furnace, that could be sick against the plumed archers. Trying to take this fight with the hill control. Some raids for sure. Need some protection on those Paladins. They might be going for a very big move through the center. Imperial Camel's a bit out of position. Maybe some could go for some raids here. They need to fall back and defend this. Mobility clearly on the side of the Norwegians. Everyone above 70 military at the moment. And that's Paladin, Imperial Camels, Arbalest, Elite Plumed Archers for you. And now the big engagement here against the Viper. It wasn't the big 2v2 engagement that I wanted to see. MbL goes for the big raids now here. The Viper will lose everything eventually. Let's take a look how much he can take down before that. I see Melkor with a nice surround, kind of blocking the Viper off here, and that is quite a lot of kills here. The Viper isn't really fighting. Where was MbL? He was just going away and trying to raid a guy who doesn't really need to be raided. He's at pop 170, he has so many arbalists, easy to replenish those, and Melkor is trying to go for the wraparound a second time and will do quite some damage. Feanor is chasing this down, and they are doing a good job of keeping the numbers of the Viper lower, but he's still back again to 50. Some losses at the front of all the Arbalests in the meanwhile. Arbalest chasing down Viper here. As O-Tech even. Oh no, Siege Workshop went out. The tech SOs. Sultans for Melkor. So delete those walls. He did that. And what did I tell you about plumed archers being annoying as F and trying to go for some raids? Will happen for sure. What a beautiful series we are seeing. Sultan, Spanish trade light? Yes, light. I think Spanish trade is plus 25%, Sultan's is plus 10%. I think it adds up as well. Okay, that's finally all cleared up here. Plumed archers, but more halberdiers at the front now. That's a weird battlefield as well. Let's take a look. Can he chase down the plumes? Not really. Trade not super well established over here. And what a wild game that we will see here. I still feel like the mobility should be on the side of the Norwegians, but it is also Indians, guys. Imperial camels, they are designed to kill something like Huns here. And, well, you need to get onto the high numbers first, though. That looks like no caravans. That's shooting speed, though. Somewhat even population, everyone between 160 and 180 really shows you that resources aren't really being massed up. Let's take a quick look at resources. Feanor, massive amount of food. We see Melkor kind of at the limit with everything. The Viper, well, he can build another castle, but that's it. MbL really at the limit as well, is queuing up some more paladins, is queuing up some more halberdiers, and goes for the big frontal attack. Now pop limit. We need to see some arbalists to defend that. Could do that pretty well though. Oh, let's take a look. Maybe he's overextending a bit here. Do we see some starter step? Micro is trying to micro way against that. And MbL, he's retreating apparently. Oh, some arbalists could intercept those paladins coming from behind. That looks more like caravans now for Melkor. A solid catch here. Interested to see how important that will be though. Some plumed archers annoying here, some plumed archers going between that area, and trade amount will just be super tricky to be high. I think they just need to team wall this completely. It's the only option. Some big walls in the center here so that the plumed archers cannot come over again as they desire. Pala loses 1v1 against Camel? I think it should, yeah. Nice microwave by Feanor. Now second try for the SO tech. Defensive castle up. And well, those cliffs kind of blocking. Here we go for the wood line. Not the biggest fan. Oh, Melkor actually didn't delete that either. Center control on the side for the Norwegian players. What are those arbalists doing? That's way too many, I believe. Oh, but that's so many trade cards going down as well. Oh, that hurts so much. Oh, and so many plumed archers over here as well. Do we see any big SO shots? Not really yet. 70% only here. And why did they not wall that trade a bit earlier? Now the paladin pushed through the center. Halberdiers are complementing that quite nicely. Really tough to engage. Arbalists alone cannot really fight against the paladins. Imperial camels alone cannot really fight against the halberdiers here. And they are resigning this. It looked so good. If only they walled all that center a bit earlier and could have really forced a one-dimensional push. Then they could have pushed the north if we had stables a bit more around. The map was not zoned out well enough by the Irish, and what a calm, collected play by MbL and Viper, avoiding the big fight and then knowing, okay, if we get onto paladins and plumed archers, we can just toy with them. Arbalist just way too slow. Beautiful execution by our Norwegians here in this 52-minute game. Viper gets the extra stone. Trade profit already for them. Feanor didn't even get any yet. Ugly spot. They had the timing there, I believe, Imperial Camels. 30C, a bit too late for Melkor. A bit too few stables. Otherwise, nice team play by all four of them. What does RO16 mean? A round of 16, so 16 teams left. Whew. GG seems premature. Not really, I think it was done. See ya, Ryder. You probably won't see it anymore. It was about mobility. Yeah. I believe Chaos Pit now. Yeah, and Mongolia last. At least that's how I remember it. Shall we just jump into it, guys? I think we shall. They didn't come out in Arbalest and MbL at night. They didn't force an engagement in MbL Eco. That was weird. Yeah, he should have split off some more to raid. Maybe some siege. Mongolia in a competitive match? Well, Mongolia is a bit fixed with War of the Kingdoms, right? How much money is in stake? 1.3k. Guys, those streams are a bit long for me. Yesterday I did 9 hours. Today we're already in for 10 hours. Tomorrow will be 8-9 hours as well. No, more. Tomorrow will be 9-10 hours as well. Yeah. Ugh. Not an easy life. You see how Mongolia is actually more open than Arabia? Is that so? Okay. I hope you're still enjoying the show, guys. I'm drinking lots of sugar water to stay. German day also 10 hours. No, German day will stay the calm, collected 6 hours. And I think I will go very low content. Like some NC on games. Just chill a bit. The hardest working man in AoE? I'm not sure about that. Yeah, but going strong every game, and it's like game after game as well, right? That's the most annoying thing. Or not most annoying, the most exhausting thing I want to say. But well, let's stop this guy and all this trash talking, because we obviously want to see the games. We want to see MbL and Viper, if they close this out, or if Melkor and Feanor are getting us to a rubber match. We have MbL playing the Byzantines here. So very good for trash for everyone who doesn't know Chaos Pit. We are in an area very close together, very open, and there's no gold in the center. We need to cut ourselves out to get into this one. And on the other side, we have Feanor playing Burmese. Well, we'll see why. And Byzantines from Melkor as well. Feanor, okay. Burmese for free wood bonus, maybe Spearman +1 attack as well. Digon! Exclamation mark teams. Bro, how to put that overlay on top without with the flags, etc. I want to put it for my stream. Just add a scene of a picture. Barbecue Turkman, hello my love. Good morning to you. Melkor pushing some deer, as you should on this one. Feanor going for the berries, as you also should. Actually, we only have one patch of berries here. I think the ECL version has 2 patches of berries. Oh, we'll see. MbL not trying to get out instantly. Actually, if you want to get out instantly, you actually build one tile away. That's something we are not really seeing. Oh, Dad! Thanks for your prime. Oh, I feel very special. Thanks. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Nility to you as well. Some people asked why there are so few grills. Nothing too special going on. Everyone trying to optimize their start here. 18 villagers is the absolute standard at the moment. And Feanor and Melkor will play pop 20 apparently. Both going for the loom and going for some aggression. The 9:19 timing, 9:23 for Melkor, so pretty solid starts from both of them here. And Summer Camp for MbL, pretty close to the first one on the outside. The Viper chopping out quite early, and you can see he's microing that villager to chop out in that area as early as possible. Maybe get onto gold then. Maybe go onto Men-at-Arms, but delayed Men-at-Arms not really an option. Let's take a look what he goes for. Maybe he goes just for skirms as well. Like Spearman skirm isn't the worst option. Barbecue Lurkman. I wear enough dresses for this to be true. Do you know MASH, the series, and the character Klinger? I really loved him the first like 6 seasons. Is that without loom? Oh, MbL, you sneaky boy. Viper actually going... Is that a Trush? 5 villagers on stone, now 4 villagers forward. Open berries, and he sees those. It'll be tricky to defend. What? Feanor is... He had scouted nothing and built an instant defensive tower.
Get yourself
This is so weird.
to get back on track.
Okay, I will do. As you guys maybe noticed, you don't even need to request push-ups anymore this month. You will get them automatically, and 17 per loss. So we are now at queued up 1. Viper moving back a bit here. I think this map is known to be super aggressive since they are close. Yes, and it's pretty much impossible to wall because you don't have any forest in the center. And Viper is going for a weird aggressive move here. And Melkor and Feanor, obviously, they're sitting next to each other and can combine forces so easily. And look at that, Viper, he might lose everything here. Scouts are around, and the Viper, that's just such a big fail. That should be every single villager down. And whose quick rate was that going to be? Not really getting the best walls off here for sure. But those villagers should just die. Let's take a look. 2 down for now, and I just feel like it should be all 4 going down. Goes for 3, and now has the attack potential here through the center. Feanor with a 7-0 KD, Viper with 0-7. It's looking really good for the Irish bros. Okay, gets 1 kill now. But 1 exposed villager at the front, 400 stone, nothing else. Disaster piece indeed. Skirmisher aggression by Melkor again. Those guys, how are they housed so often? Take a look, Feanor. Oh, he will be housed at pop 40 at least. The T in trust stands for Titanic. Okay. The W nearly stands for winning tournaments. Oh, fair head start. Is that so? Okay, let's take a look. I'm trying to play the 2v2 or 2v1 over here. Tries to focus down the spearman. Let's take a look. And I want to tell you so much about like how Feanor and Melkor are playing, but well, you see others around, and Chaos Pit is one of the maps that might be played. It is in the map pool. So let's just enjoy this game. Defensive tower now by MbL here. Spearman is going down, and that's going to be tricky. Viper even sent over a Spearman to help out. Let's take a look. Melkor with a small misclick here. Gets that villager done though. More scouts here by Feanor. Now up to 5, I believe. Viper, well, what is that tower? Quite weird. Trying to leapfrog forward. He's on the outside now. The first one to cut through. On 3 left here and 90 wood left here. So he could be the first one to get onto bigger wood lines and maybe get onto gold or bigger stone as well. Some transition to stone. Viper with another tower here. Not really sure how important that is. Did he? Oh, he actually took some of the low HP villagers here as well. Quite surprising. Let's take a look. Villagers are coming over. Viper should see this. Now Age of Gate Pyre is going to start again. Tries to go for it. Let's take a look. And one scout is here. Oh no, he's actually misclicking the skirmishers. Could maybe kill those villagers. They are low HP. Why is he not trying to focus this down? The X is coming here, 60%. The skirmishers, can they get the kill off? It feels like that he shouldn't really misclick on the... He's misclicking. Oh boy, well, one villager is going down. Oh, is he? Is he? Oh no, not even that. Ay, ay, ay. Small hiccup there in the team play. Still forcing Viper to micro quite a lot there. Villagers somehow evened out. I have no idea how that happened. And Norway just took the score lead. Well, we'll lose one villager at least. 42 HP on that. Lots of resources though for Feanor. Take a look here. Melkor, he's sitting on quite some food as well. MbL is getting everything on the map. Viper as well. No one really on gold just yet though. Oh, wait. Feanor, he will be quite quickly, and Melkor, he can do that as well. Just around the corner. Blacksmith now by the Viper. Let's take a look what the skirmishers can do. Defensive tower here by Feanor, and I think he will probably get some damage done against all those skirmishers. Maybe focus down those villagers here. If you are Melkor, he's trying to deny that tower for a bit. I think it will never go up anyways. Beautiful move here, right-clicking that Spearman and Viper. He might not get that. Blacksmith up. Let's take a look. Villagers are jumping into the tower. What an intense game here. Truly a great map. Chaos Pit. Is there any gold in the pit? No. You need to go outside. There are 4 tiles of stone per player. That's it. Viper will be walling that off. Interesting. Stays with some aggression. Goes for fletching. Melkor, Byzantine against Byzantines. Both going for mass skirmishers. So take a look what they can do. 17 military against 21. Some of them are out of position though. And you can see Viper, he is somewhat tryharding this with his towers. He is doing all the quick walls. He's trying to pull villagers back. It's not like he tries to go full YOLO here. MbL up. Feanor up. Melkor should be clicking after the market is done. The Viper, let's take a look at his resources. Enough food. Getting on gold, so castle age timings won't be too far off from everyone. Scouts are coming over, but should be low HP indeed. Bloodlines now for Feanor, so he will go on to knights or camp. Oh! He will actually go for Rambai. Now that's weird. Okay. Moves over to the Viper in the back here. Some resource juggling. And we see everyone up within a 2-minute time frame. Not what I expected. Huh. Goes on to the second stone spot. And oh! Viper just sent out a good bunch of villagers. Can they maybe force this? No, not really. That would be so sick. Once you get army out on the outside, because obviously everyone is building army to the center, you get in a really tricky spot. Viper another tower that will be killed from that castle once it goes up. Sends actually quite a lot of villagers. I think the villagers on that left-hand side are totally fine. He doesn't really need to send more. Viper is going for +1 defense. Is that him going for... No, it's just him going for more pikemen, apparently. Not going for any votes. Melkor, walls of the left-hand side. Lovely stuff. Right-hand side still very open for Feanor. Weird to see if you ask me. Viper walls of the right-hand side, left-hand side left open for now from MbL. So we won't see any aggression on the outside for quite some time. And Feanor, he's going on a Rambai now. A Rambai lead skirmisher seems to be the composition here from Team Heresy. And triple archer range, elite skirmisher from MbL. And siege monks from the Viper. So maybe some more scouts are needed. Could maybe snipe down some of those villagers. Actually enough to one-shot. Oh, but that will be some dead skirms here by Melkor. Military count 20 to the 30 of MbL. So he's really getting the numbers high up. Team Heresy, indeed. Did I say Team Heresy? I obviously mean Ireland here. It's the World Cup, not ECL. The Rambai is being sent around and they can maybe get some kills. Viper, it feels like he wants to play this 1TC for quite some time. So those Rambai could be really deadly, and I don't really see some quick wards behind that from the snake just yet. Skirmishers are running around. MbL, how many TCs do they have? Only one here, so wants to go on to ballistics first. Mass skirms. What a beautiful unit that we don't see too often. 6 now from MbL, and he's chasing this down. Nice job and clearing up everything. Has a 2-to-1 KD as well. Feanor +1. Melkor actually quite bad. 1-to-2. Let's take a look. Can Feanor do something? I don't think that sending more Rambai makes a lot of sense. Either you get in and get some juicy moves in, then it's looking good for you. But you can do that with 4 Rambai. I don't really need 6 for that. MbL is up to Imp? Okay. That's going to be for Bracer. But Melkor not too far away either. Has 2 TCs working for himself. Let's take a look. No ballistics. No university, no monastery. Okay, goes for the university now. They will obviously break through the center here. Monk number 1 is going down. Byzantine's Imp. Take a look. Viper. No reaction here. He was focusing at the front. Okay, in X? Is that Viper's X? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Age of Gate Pyres, but that's open over here. Viper, was he lacking stone? I have no idea. The scouts are through, and those Rambai will get so many kills. Viper, he is having troubles. He was down in villagers anyways, and that's going to be so ugly. Those scouts can always spot the villagers, and Viper, can he get a second row of Gate Pyres running for himself? Not really. So at the moment, it just feels like they need to hold. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Melkor up as well here. Let's take a look. Some more villagers going down. Scouts are trying to prevent the quick wards from going up, and Viper, he's going for it, but against all those Rambai won't really work. Some skirmishes from MbL being sent around trying to defend this, so they will hold in the end against all that. We're down to 38 villagers. Let's take a look who is advancing better in the center. A castle now from MbL, so maybe he can still dominate this one. It's all eyes on MbL now. Viper, he has 25 working villagers at the moment. Not the best eco for him. MbL, how is he sitting? Bracer, 1 TC. He is all in. The Viper is slinging MbL. Did we expect that before the series? Not really. Oh, now fights himself back into the center as well. Those Rambai, they are quick when it comes to killing houses. Uh-oh, Viper. He's not that well prepared against that raid. Skirmishers. trying to help out. What a beautiful game here for Feanor to play this with the Rambai and killing the Viper. That's a scenario that not a lot of people are getting into in their lives. The question is still, will it be enough to win the game? Let's see. Still nice population for MbL. He has the castle up, some traps now. An aggressive or defensive castle here by Melkor might be too much in the open though. Now bracer for our Byton team player in the red. University number 2 being built. Forgot about the first one apparently. Maybe wants to rush out to ballistics. Feanor now goes for horse color. Quite a late upgrade. And then Viper really helping with his Mangonels here as well. The castle is probably going to go up. Will it be enough though? Trapping starts. Okay, that will be some dead skirmishes. 60 military for him. For MbL. Mangonel dance over here. Tricky to win for the Viper. Skirmishes with Bracer helping out. Oh, but he's repairing it. Sick move. How this guy with so little population stays so efficient. Completely unbelievable. 60 military for MbL. He continues moving in. Pop around 15 against a team that is 104 and 86. His teammate is at 40. 2 TCs now, though, for a change. A Rambai could maybe get some kills. It's still all eyes on MbL. Maybe in Mangonel shot. Okay, not for now. Trade would be better for the Irish bros though. Just 50 villagers behind. MbL Tico isn't the greatest either. I always keep forgetting that. 64 military is just what impresses me the most. 3 traps now. Melkor, is he maybe getting onto bombard cannons? That would be super sick against all the traps. Now Weird Fly is joining the party. No chemistry from MbL, and against that hill it's going to be tricky. Mangonel, can he get a good shot off? And yes, he can get a good one off to start here, and now needs to run. I thought he started with higher numbers. Now goes somewhat into a choke spot here. Is outranging that Mangonel quite nicely, but will be trapped with that frontal army. Still has quite a lot in the back though. Mangonel shot, can he get something rolling for himself? A bit tricky one. Mangonel at the front. So many different battles going on at the same time. Blocking his Mangonel off here. Viper stays efficient. Won that battle. Mangonel making something happen here. The Viper slings with 36 villagers at the moment. Okay, that will be cleared up. Let's take a look at the center. 3 traps, 1 bombard cannon. Overall population. Oi oi oi. Now 60 more. For the Irish. Hello, Mr. Doubt. Rambai getting cleared up here. Some skirmish in the back. And well, that's 60 military. Scattered around the map quite heavily as well. Yeah, they will trap all the Rambai, but that's kind of an army that's missing at the front. Or actually, like, it doesn't really need more at the front, so that's not too important. And the Rambai getting cleared up must feel good for the Norwegians finally being somewhat safe here. Uh-oh, but Feanor, he can click up to him any second now. And what is he going for then? I just heard more stables being added, so that will be a Hussar switch. And Hussars could be super deadly against Mangonel, Bombard Cannon, Skirm, and 3 Spearmen. Well, even if those were in rabies, wouldn't really work out. But MbL, will spot the stables instantly, so that's good for them. And then they can maybe prepare a switch. Hussar or Elephants? It has to be Hussars. Elephants needs a way better eco, can be countered by some monks from the Viper. Hussars are just so much better. Okay, is he switching on to Arbalest now? Not really. Is that pop 146? Add some barracks. That was so lucky for him that he moved out here. Wheelbarrow for Feanor. I honestly feel it's still not over. MbL, they're leading in score. Now Skirm armies combining forces. He's getting some raids in at the site, and well, brace their skirms. They're doing some damage against villagers as well. And that's still a scary army. Melkor only now getting ballistics. MbL runs through here. A bit too calm before the storm. We're just waiting for the Hazar upgrade. More stables added here now. Did he really want to send all those? I think that's like sending 3, 4 would be enough. Then we need to send 14. I think they will wait for the Hazar upgrade and then we'll make one big go. Skirmishers, oh, getting a snipe against the bombard cannon here and dodging all Mangonel shots. Good for them. Pikemen, do we maybe see the harbor the upgrade? For now, 0 upgrades, and that's a big problem. Only 80 villagers, and the sling isn't the thickest ever. Oh boy, bombard cannons now from Melkor. They're now pushing against the hill. Makes it a bit tricky. That's a lot of exposed villagers though. Really needs to go back, and that was a nice hit against 2 of those Mangonels. Feanor, is he moving in now? I would be surprised by that. Melkor tries to go for some gate pyres, but didn't really happen. And well, that is 2 bombard cannons going down. Melkor just got beautiful fights here with that hill. Norway feels like they need to push now. But it's tricky against all those hills and that beautiful micro that Melkor is showing at the moment. +1 defense for MbL. Siege workshop here, and this might be the big go. Why are they attacking before the Hazard upgrade? That's completely... I don't get it, let's call it that way. And Rambai doing okay against the pikemen, no real upgrades here. The skirmishers were a bit late to the party as well. He's losing all this light cap. This is so bad. This was so bad by the Irish. Completely mistimed that. And oh god, pop 160 for MbL. He continues attacking here. That was so cost efficient. But well, bombard cannons can do something. And well, they lost all their siege control. And they can replenish those armies. So trading off even armies is completely fine for them. Just thought they were under no pressure. Just could have boomed out to higher pops and then take that fight again. Focusing down that trap, we'll get it. Even gets out with some of the light caps. Okay, what is Viper up to? Let's get an update here. Still slinging. 2 TCs now goes for TC number 3. TC number 4. No map control for them. 2 relics for Feanor. Oh no, that's not... Like, they are Burmese, so they should know where the relics are. So that's... kind of for scouting. Uh-oh, now some Hazard raids here. Let's take a look, that will be deadly. Can we see some quick words from the Viper? He's obviously trying to go for them. No stone at all. Tries to go for the house and will get the house done. And you saw how he right-clicked that house here. But a Rambai should be around and clear that up. That will get tricky. Now a very immobile army from MbL though. No army at all from the Viper, so... will be tricky. What can we see? He has 65 stone again. When do you think should Ireland start using their trading advantage? Well, they still have some gold, right? They still have some map control. So they don't need to go for trade. But I think it simply doesn't hurt to just build 3 markets, get 10, 15 trade cuts running. And maybe allow yourself into the elephant switch in the long run. Melkor now even going for bombard towers. As for bombard cannons out here as well is advancing. And MbL, he has 100 military against only 80. But can he really force a fight? Not really. Now goes in the back with like 35 of his pikemen. Let's take a look at the upgrades. +1, +2. No harbor the upgrade. 100 villagers for him now. Bombard cannon micro. MbL usually a pretty good one when it comes to that. Burmese do have Hazards, right? Guys? I think yes. Okay, gets the kill now. Manipur cavalry, okay. So wants to get some more hits here with his Rambai. Or some more damage output against any buildings. And only has one castle in the back though. Kind of weird to see that with that little amount of Rambai. How many does he have? He's sitting at 8 at the moment. I think that upgrade isn't really doing too much. But actually, well, he might get the TCs before the Halberdiers are coming over. Is he getting it? Viper not really getting the repair done. And maybe that upgrade caused the TC to fall down. Quite weird. So many skirmishes pushing through the center. I think the Irish got this one. You want to have the luck of the Irish. Bombard tower push now as well. Bombard cannons quite nicely. So many skirmishers. And MbL, he doesn't really have an answer to that army. And they are pushing in. MbL now not keeping up with the full production here. Is at Proponent, well, 95 still. So that's completely fine. Just being housed a bit. The Viper lost his TCs again though. Full control over at the right hand side. And it just feels like there is not enough. Oh, well. And when I say this, MbL is pushing back again. Heavy blow now. Feanor is suddenly going for fletching. I have no idea what that is for. Goes back onto Rambai. More light cav raids. Weird. But bombard cannons, how can they be countered now? Goes for some rams, capped rams as well. A bit tricky. I think Viper's YOLOing cost them the game. Was it really YOLOing? I think it was a not well scouted tower rush. And a very preemptively built defensive tower that in the end was incredibly good for Feanor. Then super nice team play and killing all the villagers that gave them the nice advantage. But it felt like MbL, he had comeback chances. Feanor, he's checking into champions now. Okay. Super Mies champion with endless amount of damage output against all the trash of MbL. But I think they are just pushing enough here as well. It's looking good for them. Left hand side, some aggression over here. Actually, doing more aggression than they need to. It's open. And right hand side, we have some walls. MbL cannot do much there. Fortified walls from the Viper, trying to buy himself some more time. Doesn't really have a lot of stone walls anywhere though. And MbL here, no, the Viper is actually still tryharding this, building mass amount of TCs. They know, wow, those Irish guys, they're scary. And GG, we're going into game number 5. Who would have thought that, guys? And I said, maybe those Irish can win a map or two. Didn't think that they would deliver that much though. Incredible stuff here in game number 4. And it was indeed that one push against those berries where the Viper moved in here at the roughly 12-minute mark. And we had all those towers shutting this down. Viper went down to 0.7 KD. And from there on, it felt like all the aggression came from the Irish. It took us another 40 minutes though to finish this off, and that really shows you how great the Viper was able to defend here. Beautiful moves in the back though. What a beautiful game. What can I say? That's why we are here, guys, right? So good. So good. KD, Viper not really the fighting type. MbL lost quite a bit. Killed a lot of buildings there with his trap. Moving forward at one point. 4.3k sling in the end. 3 relics for Feanor as well. Sick stuff. Sick stuff. Hoi, oi, 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 oi. Guys, and you know what it means if we go into the rubber match. Ay, ay, ay. Is there a reason why Byzantine's on the map? Yeah, you don't have gold. That's why you go naturally for a lot of trash units, spearmen, scouts, skirms, and they're cheaper. What is game number 5? Mongolia. And as I said, we're here for 10.5 hours. It's time to go for the hype song. and to prepare you for maybe a very big upset that Norway could actually not make it into the round of 8, which guarantees you money already. Let's hear you in 2.5 minutes, guys. So happy to see all of you around, guys. Interruption again? Come on, bro.
Timo.
Doubt where's your country in this cup?
Timo.
Jonke. Jonke.
Okay, guys, let's jump into the deciding game here. Game number 5, Norway against Ireland. The second home map of Norway. We're in the round of 16 of this tournament, and we see attempted board steal of Melkor is playing the Mongols, and his teammate is Portuguese. So actually it should be a Civ win already here for the Irish bros. And oh, why is he still having this ball follow him? MbL is trying to block it. He was playing the Indians. Viper is playing Ethiopians. So all players pretty much know what they need to go for. What are we witnessing here? And I already hear villagers around, so maybe this continues. Hippo line of sight? No, not really. Okay, Melkor needs to go back. Not the greatest start now for him. Disrupted. MbL a bit maybe. Already had one boar in, so we'll take some time until the one's coming back. But should be fine. What a weird palisade wall here. Can't blame the lamer. Whew, guys, everything on the line. I know he tries to do his best. I don't deny that either, but you can't just deny he isn't playing like you know him. Of course, etc. But excuses don't help you in the Nations Cup either. Who are you talking about? The Viper? That doesn't make any sense. Like, what do you say? He's not playing the same. You think if he's playing at home, he doesn't make a single mistake? Like, people say, okay, Viper made a mistake. No, he's not playing like normally. Well, your status isn't like, I don't do any mistakes. So, like, 5 of them boys are... Oh god. Are you kidding me? Oh, second game in a best of 5 series where he's not finding his board. What is this? Like, people always saying like, oh, Viper, he made a mistake. He missed one quick wall. He did one single wrong decision. He is so off today. They lost against Finland. What is going wrong with the Viper? That's not how it works, guys. He does mistakes as well. He does them less frequently than every other player in the world. That's what makes him the best. I also saw someone say, oh, it's Viper's clearly not playing 100% today. Well, trust me, he's playing his very best in this game. Sometimes life gives you runner aces. Ah, true. Viper now going for the loom after the drush here. Where is militia number 3? Okay, so that will be the drush. Feanor. Oh yeah, within unfortunate. Not scouting this drush because his scout was just so off. Did he scout the front first? Look at how much he scouted already and didn't see his boar. Okay, Drush now going for some harassment at the woodline here. Didn't try to wall towards his TC either. Some misclicks here. He should be fine. He's on gold. Will go for archers. On the other side we had Melkor going for pop 17 up here. So that will be some extremely fast scouts. On the other side, MbL now going for his stable as well. Should be a small map presence advantage for Melkor. Viper now clicking up 1222. And he's playing Ethiopians. I think he will just go archers behind this. This doesn't look like an FC to me, or does it? 5 on farms. 5 on berries. This is Trash FC, guys. Okay. Melkor sending his first scouts over. Feanor, he needs to do some damage. He failed to do that in our Ghost Lake game. Doesn't really lose a single scout here. Is microing this quite nicely. Villagers not really fighting here. What's going on? And that will be the clear up. Scouts now need to go to the other side. MbL couldn't really help. Nice usage of the Mongol advantage, but now Feanor needs to go aggressively. Some weird walls. Doesn't really want to see the scouts come in. Viper will lose his scout for sure. Melkor even chasing it down as well. Somewhat of an overkill. And Feanor, not a single farm for him. This will be a very low castle edge, a slow castle edge timing for him. Viper already with the blacksmith. Where is the archer range? Not really being built yet. So, won't be the smoothest fast castle ever. Melkor completely walled. Feanor will be completely walled. So that will be fine. Or will he? 4 scouts are coming over. That's still quite some area to wall, actually. But he has archers at home. Think he should be able to see this. They have the 2 scouts out here as well. Should have a good idea. And then play the long game. They're playing it like they feel they have the TIF advantage. Oh, can we see some more quick walls? Maybe the gate. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Defend it for now. Gate at 2 HP though. Oh, no. Archers need to go outside now. Villager is going to go down. Feanor maybe should have walled his villager here after the failed walls. Now adds a spearman. Why is he not going out with his archers? 6 archers can deal with that in MbL. He's just so good at picking up villagers. Gets the 2 kills. He's trying to wall everywhere now. Pulled some villagers away. And this is just so bad for Feanor. He had his villager, his scout around. And... Third villager going down. MbL took 0 losses here. He's just so good in those spots. Viper uninterrupted Rush FC at home. This is looking good for the Norwegians. How are they? They are going for so hefty walls. every single game. But if you go for walls, they need to be closed. Otherwise, the walls were for nothing. Actually, it's slowing you down so much more. And Viper, he will be safe. Very tight build up by him. Melkor actually 6-0 KD. Feanor now moving out. Viper 16-49. Did I say? A weird build up. Looks all good. More scouts added by Melkor. That's surprising to me. I don't see that necessary. Going up to 11 scouts? Going up to 12 scouts? Oh no. They need to kill the Viper. Otherwise the Cast 7 will just be too delayed. Riverplation and Bloodlines. Oh, MbL. Well, he goes Bloodlines as well. Viper, cross from bot canary. He knows he just needs to defend for another 30 seconds and then he has a big advantage. So Bloodlines now, 12 Bloodline scouts. They can do some damage. No +1 defense. Are they trying to jump on it? Would be somewhat of a risky move. Keeping the hill control, sends more archers to the front. Melkor now with the blacksmith. Is he going to the +1 defense? Yes, he is. Wants to stay active here. They keep up the map control. We'll get some damage done against MbL. Are they really trying to take this engagement? I don't think so. Melkor just shortly before he has all the upgrades. Now Viper takes the hill. Trying to go back into this area. Oh god, but MbL with a nice move. Maybe Melkor should have jumped on Viper in the meanwhile. Saving those archers isn't really as important as killing the archers of Viper. And indeed, he's now going for that attack. But Viper, as you can see, he's focusing down against that. Feanor is trying to patrol in that, but so many losses. Viper is just killing this so nicely. Look at that. He's now even focusing down the archers. Not really scared of those scouts too much. And they're even going back. This looking good for the Norwegians. MbL now up as well. We can see Melkor just clicked up on the other side. Feanor 500 to 300 gold. He is too far behind. Tries to rush out the market. Even goes for wheelbarrow. Won't be up for the next minute. More crossbowmen. Just plays it 1 TC. Where are they going though? Against Feanor? Against Melkor? It'll be tricky for Melkor to defend. Maybe force a tower out from the Mongols player might be quite good. To keep his boom behind. You're not that scared of the Portuguese, right? Oh boy, that could be some easy kills. As you can see, he's even regrouping, not really shooting to get some more kills, and he will get 2, he will get 2. Scared of seeing him get more kills, but nice movement for sure. Feanor up now. Didn't take too many losses. But look at that, Feanor, 33 villagers! Just losing too many against the scouts early on. Then idling his TC, now has a wheelbarrow. And well, that's not wall behind there. He needs a stone wall. And against 7 range though, that's going to be tricky. Tries to move with the villagers a bit. 2 villagers already going down, make that 3 now. And the stone gate only at 40 HP. That force villager under heavy pressure as well. This might be a very decisive game, number 5. And now everyone will say, yeah, if they played like this every game would have been 20 minutes. Well, on Arabia, maybe MbL and Viper are just absolute beasts here. Now trying to pressure against those gate walls. Trying to defend here, Mr. Feanor. But they're breaking through, building another arena. They're trying their very best. Where's the help of Melkor? He's queuing up some, even getting intercepted a bit. More camels here, and we already can see the GG. Gates didn't hold. 23-minute game. What a performance. They really turned it on for the last game. Drush FC on Mongolia. Very tight map here with the wood. berries and gold. Archie Rangers here and Feanor with a sloppy start again. Not finding that boar, not upping fast enough. And then that one fail here. Needed to defend. Not pressure a guy who is Drush FCing. Just puts you in a very bad spot. 3-2 for Norway. They are advancing. As obviously we as the fans of this World Cup would have loved. But, well, liking Feanor and Melkor, it just feels bad being so close to it. Whew, what a great series, guys. Goodbye, YouTube. Make sure to catch more of the action. Round of 8 is going to be sick. Coming up pretty soon. Norway against potentially Canada. Spain, Finland has to be sick. China against Brazil. And I think Argentina with Twig and Nikov against Vietnam. Has to be burner matches. Let's update. Can we get a refresh here? They are slow with refreshing that. Oh, not that slow. Not that slow. My bad. Series just finished. Who plays for Canada? Exclamation mark teams. I will post some friendly GGs in the chat. No, I will wait for them. Ah, what a great day. And tomorrow will be sick as well. We will have Canada versus Austria, Argentina A against Russia, China A against China B, and before that, Doubt against Winchester, NIC2 qualifier, winner bracket semi-finals. I'm here for 15 more minutes to make it a 2.5 hour VOD for YouTube. So I don't need to do some cutting. We started this very long series close to 2 hours ago. So I will just do some trash talking. Maybe I will just find a game. Might be better to fill some time as well. Let me see. 2v2 Arabia against 1500. 1v1 Arabia against 1600. Who are the players from Team Canada? Anyone know? Exclamation mark teams. I think I will just quickly host one. And then go to bed. Double kill to see Viper lose. 1-1 DM fast speed dark age. Not again, Tedo. You're always killing me with that. Sleeping in the winter is so chill. It is. Great series. Who's playing for China? Exclamation mark teams. See you tomorrow, Tedo. Have a great night. This 2v2 tournament? Yes. It says 2v2 World Cup at the side, right? How come China gets 2 teams? Both teams are super good. Argentina had like 20 teams. but they all got eliminated. The tournament's already going on for a month. Sunday 15:30 GMT. I expect everyone to be here, guys. Don't anyone be late. Time for some questions, time to fill some time, guys. I will stop the stream in 15 minutes, or will we find a game? You could show the group stage bracket. Why? We all have to be here 15:30 GMT for the biggest admin win of the year. Yeah, potentially. That will be late. That would suck. That would really suck. Why not German team with you and Jordan? Jordan didn't want to play. Seal will work for ice cream. Tomorrow's World Cup games are at 19:30 GMT again. So same start. They just come during a Banjo-Kazooie level song? No, it's Age of Empires 1 soundtrack. Sorry. I don't think that Jordan in NACP will probably do the same that Dowd during the last one. You mean being late and don't know the maps? No. I expect him to be on time and know the settings of the tournament. Does Jordan stream? He used to. Didn't really perform as he wanted to, so I stopped doing it. What? She launch and cancel? What's going on here? I will ask him if he wants to start or not. Raid the non-nugget. What? Ah, did I? I did Esgrid mod again. Okay. Okay, last game of the evening, boys. It has been a solid 11-hour stream. Mup. Arabia. And MQ, please. Some arena clown action would be appreciated. Wrong channel, my friend. Have fun, I say. Last game of the evening. Only one game. He's from Russia. He's even an hour later. Has to be 4 AM for him. Maybe I need to do 17 push-ups after this. Would be a nice ending of the evening. Italians. I like them quite a bit. I only know one strategy for them though. That isn't great. The map looks great for that strategy. You can guess it. Norway 1-3-2. Pretty good series, my friend. Should definitely watch the VOD. High equated. What? Goldstone, are you drunk? And did I just lose a sheep there? No, send it back. I think he stole, right? He stole it? Stealing? Psycho. I didn't find my second boar yet. Oh, here it is. Oh, that's going to be tricky. So we are playing for real here, apparently. I think I even want to loom this. That was fortunate for me. I think those were extra sheep, right? Something like that. What are we playing against, by the way? Vietnamese, okay. Hello. Age of Gate Pyres, oh god. No, that wasn't great. I think against that we kind of want to play main arm forward even.